Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a little treat from Brian and Brawl, doing a replayed review of the Mate X electric bike. Brian, how long did it take for it to ship for you?
I've been waiting for the bike for about a year and a half.
A year and a half, but it's worth it, obviously. I mean, this thing is a beast of a machine. And yeah, we're just going to do an unboxing and assembling today. We'll do a ride video another time. Excellent, wow. They did a good job packaging this one. They did a great job packaging.
Oh, they gave me both sets.
They gave you both, that's what I'm saying. In the other reviews, yeah, well, you waited how long, and they wanted to make sure to make it up to you.
Oh, that's awesome. They gave me street tires and off-road
Yeah.
tires.
Well, you know, if you wait this long and you're working with a good company, they tend to hook you up for your patience. They understand customer service. Clearly, Mate gets it. That is packed in good. Might be kind of heavy. Although, yeah, you do have to get used to pulling it out now, right? You have to get used to it. Okay, one thing I want to check. A couple of reviews I saw, this piece came dented. Nothing. Wow. This came in great condition, for anyone wondering. Nice, smooth, no bumps. Some people theirs came a little messed up in this like area here. Came all dinged up. Others like you, they got lucky, so. Man, they aren't kidding. That gear system is something else. Are you seeing this? This is beautiful.
It's a good looking bike.
That's a, yeah, dude. I can hold it for you here.
Oh, it's balanced. Sitting on the forks. They gave me the European plug,
Not the American one?
not the American one.
So you're not even going to be able to charge it?
No, I can just use an adapter, but
But still, if you didn't have an adapter, you'd be in big trouble, right?
yeah.
And you'd have to pay how much extra for the adapter?
Give them for like $15.
15 bucks if you're lucky and you got a place local that sells them. Otherwise, you're waiting a couple days online. Remember the European one? Yeah, I don't really know what you're supposed to do with that. When in Rome, literally. And also, it looks a little bent. I'm kind of bummed about that. I don't know if you see that.
That's usually how they come.
Okay. And did you order these with it? Is it all this is supposed to come with
the
it?
tools and that's the brake.
The brake, okay. And then I'm interested, where's the screen? Did that come in good shape?
That's what I was gonna start doing is putting these zip ties.
Okay. Yeah, I saw some little dudes riding it. I saw some big dudes riding it. Everyone said the same thing. The torque, it doesn't care what your weight is. It is going to push. It's going to push fast. You can get up to like 40 kilometers. Really? Keys? That's dope. You can get up to about 40 kilometers an hour on it. Bunch of different settings for that too. Are the zip ties solid?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
A lot of plastic.
How would you store this? Would you lock it up like a bike?
Yeah. The frame's pretty solid.
Plus, they'd need the key, right? Just to make it fully functional. Otherwise, it's just a bike.
Ride it as a bike. It's really expensive bicycle.
Okay, so the screen looks like it's in good condition.
This one. You want to talk about that?
Okay, so folks,
Is it supposed to be?
maybe
Like
I hope that looks like
that? It
it's.
might be. Oh, probably because it has to fold.
Yeah, that looks like part of the
Let's see.
packaging. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's check under here too, just in case. Excellent. One solid piece.
Yeah.
Little mini ding in here, just a mini one, but that's on the
gonna be
inside. No one's gonna notice that. Perfect day for this review too. It's what's today? The 5th of October. Right? Yeah, 60 degrees. It's definitely fall. Definitely football season. Pats are doing great so far. So yes, this is where the review gets spotty. Some people are cool with this bike seat. Some people who have been exposed to other bike seats tend to not really like it. But again, it's just a bike seat.
You can always just replace it. I have tons of them.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be comfortable, folks. It's a bike seat.
That's the one thing that you can customize on this thing. Going into this box.
Do you want to grab the instructions or nah? Just figure it out.
The instructions are just seeing how like fairly intuitive it is.
That looks solid, right? Oh wait, no, it's got a spring.
The spring is for it.
Strange.
Instructions on it.
Because like this looks like this part pops it out, and when this part comes out enough,
Yeah, it
it'll
should.
push this. But I don't want to. I'd rather just wait for the instructions. So that's actually really cool. They have like a little
Oh yeah, I like how they
zipper
do it. It's almost
compartment for
like
that.
on a motorcycle.
It's really cool. And this thing's completely waterproof, right?
Yeah.
Like you can ride this thing in the rain. You can ride it in the snow as well, right? Which is actually
Right.
huge.
Could be huge for New England.
Yeah, this is New England proof. There's an electric longboarder, kind of jelly. And just confirm, you just have like what, like a guide that. Like,
Well, if you scan the QR code, it brings you to this, which should give you the assembly guide.
it's really
But
cool.
it's not for pulling it up
Just
right now.
You just scan that QR code. You're gonna get it.
It brings you here to register the bike.
Maybe you have to register first? Hopefully not. All right, so we're back. I guess the repair guide isn't maybe compatible with either Brian's phone or something, or whatever's going on with the site. But so it worked on your phone yesterday, but it's not working today. So, mate, just something to observe. We're just doing this. We're not the techiest guys in the world, but I mean, he owns an electronics shop, so he knows a couple things. So we're just attaching one of the pedals here. Any idea why they'd have one pedal come connected and one not connected? Just for shipping purposes, probably?
Yeah, because the other one's nice and tight against the wheel.
Okay, yeah, so when it flushes up on the box. Okay. Yeah, so like it almost seems like when this part
So you want to do that.
gets pushed down or something.
I want to take that out because that's the. They greased it, so it has to move. Oh, I got an idea. I'm just guessing based on.
Allen key's not. No, I wouldn't
No,
do.
no, I bet you that you have to tighten it so that it catches the. So then when you pull it down. It's this thing should slide out. You pull this down and it should go forward, go up underneath here and slide in.
Yes.
It locks it in, but it's not moving.
You don't think it's a defect, do you?
I think it's just either. I don't want to hit it with
It
a
looks.
hammer, but it
No,
looks like
man.
it's just stuck,
This
but
looks
they greased it.
glued.
No, they
Oh, that's
greased it.
grease.
They grease it so it can move, but it's just. I think it's just frozen shut. Is what's happening.
Do we need to heat it up? You think?
No, I'll probably have to hit it with like a hammer or something. I don't want
Okay.
to do that without double checking. So maybe I can get their
Agreed.
app to work.
All right, so we got the app back up and running.
This is the assembly here. We got pretty far on our own, so it's.
That's cool though. They have like the step-by-step video process.
This is the seat.
See, yeah.
Just showing me tools. Okay. This is how to put the handlebars in. I'm not an idiot. Yep. Figured that much, but so the problem on his is these are brakes in the tire. They don't explain how to do the handlebar because his is already up.
I think there might be a minor defect issue on your part, and it should be popping out a little easier.
Just tap it
So
out.
you just have
and
to tap it out.
It's spring loaded. It was just frozen in there.
So it's just like a shipping issue then?
Yeah.
When it gets cold.
It
Okay.
just got cold, and so this should be able to.
People note during the colder seasons, issue with that is it can get.
Make sure you tighten.
Maybe the grease gets hardened?
No, the grease is there to stop it from freezing. It shouldn't have done that. But it's just metal on metal contact. That's all it is.
So maybe you try a different grease or something, or I don't know. That's for them to figure out. Okay, so handlebar. Just getting ready to get put in. The actual post for the handlebar is now nice and safe. Now, does that mean you can also break that down just as easily? You just pull that down and then that'll fold in? Excellent. So that's part of the storage system. Comes with nice keys. It's pretty cool. I don't even know what the plus and minus is for.
That's to go through the different modes.
Oh, okay. The five different modes or something? Yes. That's the horn. I heard about that.
Turn signals and a horn.
You have turn signals, so this thing's completely street legal. You can get in zero trouble. They can't do anything to you. The speed 1 through 9?
Yeah, when you're
Gears?
pedaling, yeah.
Okay, those are the different gears then.
I don't know why you would ever pedal on this thing, though.
Just here and there, just to remind yourself why you got an electric
When you run out of
bike.
battery, you still have a bike,
You pedal it like 3 times, like, and I'm done for a mile. And then your next mile, you pedal 3 times. It seems a little narrow. I feel like it should be a little wider.
It's definitely narrow.
That's unfortunate. They should offer a wider option. And then it's literally just the front wheel, and that's it, huh? Although, no, you got to put on the mud flap, right?
And that basket.
So, what made you want to purchase this?
I've been wanting an e-bike for a while. I read a bunch of reviews. Came across this when it was still like the Kickstarter. GoFundMe, not GoFundMe.
Well, real quick, if this company didn't exist and you're looking at the other companies, what other bike are you thinking of getting?
That really caught my eye to me, this one.
All right.
I really had an idea of what I wanted until I saw this.
And why the camo color, or like the beige color?
Kind of matches my personality more, I guess.
Cool, man. Yeah. Because it comes in 2 different flavors, right? It comes in this, and it comes in black, I believe, or like a charcoal,
They
or
offered 5 colors. Right?
5 colors. Okay.
And then it also offered the ability to add camo to it.
Yeah. Although it would have been dope with some of your hats. And you could have used it for hunting. That would have been next level. Alright, so this part I might have to help with. I'm going to pause for a minute. Alright.
What is this?
That's the axle, right? That holds it in place. You have to remove that and then put the other one in, right? Okay, so it came with this extra kind of bolt thing here. I'm trying to figure out A, why it's here, and B, how to remove it. Alright, so we got it off. Just required a different tool than the one it came with. But yeah, it's off.
Last threads are stripped.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Let's get a power through it.
Now, you can definitely assemble this yourself, but would you prefer another person's here while you do it?
Down.
So this is a two-person job?
I would hate to do this alone.
That sounds a little graty.
Just go quick cut review.
Okay,
Spins super straight.
cool. Do the tires need to be pumped or anything, or are they just completely... Yeah. Oh, so those fold down as well. That's really cool. Okay. That's really cool. So you just push in, and then you can slide it vertically. Yeah, it looks solid. Okay, so that didn't take too long. That took us about, what, like, maybe an hour? 5:23? Yeah, under an hour.
About 30 minutes.
30, 40 minutes. And, I mean, you still didn't put the mud flap on. That'll take, what, 2 minutes? Or mud flaps, rather, right? And then the basket. That's tough. Yeah, there's maybe one thread in and one out. No, they must have bent it. It's got to be out on both, right? I mean, do they cover that in the video instructions or no? So it's looking like it's one solid piece underneath here. So this just came a little bent. And that's fine. You know, things happen. So maybe we just have to bend this one back a little bit. So we're just bending it in place for now, which made it work quite easily. So some ingenuity required during assembly, but
like it should.
it's half the fun.
It just feels like it doesn't cover the tire correctly. It's an ugly fender. How nice that one fits against that wheel, and then that one sticks out like that.
This looks like a different... No, that's the same tire. It's the exact same tire. That is not the same as the picture.
No, I mean I want this on there.
Which is good, but at the same time, like...
Water off.
At the same time, it doesn't look... It just stands out because of the rest of the... The rest of the bike screams quality. That's a little gaudy. Oh. Bummer. But at the same time, I mean, I bet you're gonna stop noticing that like 2 minutes in. I bet once you're on it, you don't even see it.
It's weird.
Bummer, man.
But I don't want to be covered in water.
Like, yeah, I think it just needs to be bent into place a little more. I think that would help. Because, I mean, if this piece already came warped, why wouldn't it? Yeah, just bending it down. So I think, again, A little bit of ingenuity is going to go a long way with assembling these bikes. Like anything in life, you know, it's like half the fun. Gives it its personality, makes it its own bike. I just don't know why they just didn't give it the same, like, finish as they did with the rest of the bike. It just looks
Weird.
yeah. Sorry, man, I gotta say it. It looks a little cheap, is all. And if you guys want to improve on it, I don't know, maybe use a different type of alloy or something.
Plastic.
Just, yeah, that did not hold up well. Right, well, let's see how the back one looks. Maybe this will be a completely different story.
So bent.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on, can I just show them for a sec? Mate, this is how it's coming shipping. So, you know, definitely maybe consider using another alloy. Because again, the one major complaint that I have seen across the board is how these flaps come shipped. It is not a great look. Yeah, that part makes sense, but the other part should... We're talking about this, by the way. We're wondering why this was bent earlier. It's to accommodate some space for the chain, which does not feel even remotely greased. A little bit of grease, but not what I'm used to. Yes, of course. What are your anticipations for the bike, by the way? Like, how long do you expect it to be in use, years-wise? How many times a week do you expect to use it?
Sure. Probably just gonna use it mainly.
Parking will be easier, cheaper, less on gas. So much easier to commute around here.
Jump on this bike and get to where I need to go. Probably faster than I can in a car.
Well, what are you hoping? Are you hoping 3 years with this?
I don't know.
I would expect, I mean, at the price range, I would expect 3 to 5 years. If you maintain it, you do a good job, you don't get in any accidents with it, you know, like your average rider. Yeah.
Who knows anything about the battery?
Well, no, it should get up to 1,500 charges. So, again, that's why I think the 3 to 5 year span is, like, achievable.
Dude, awful.
Really?
This is awful. I can't believe, like, they would even put these on there. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's more time consuming putting the whole bike together.
Alright, so, time for the power tools. Right up. Nice. It's kind of got the Nazi helmet thing going again in the back.
It's actually touching the tire, too.
Are you serious?
That's bad.
Yeah, that's... Mate, you really got to get some new mud flaps going here. This is unacceptable. Just at the price range and everything, and expectations and weight.
Cover the tire gun. Look how loose that is. I just drove it in with an impact gun. It's all twisted and banged up. That's just gonna be bouncing around, rubbing the tire. If I even adjust it a little bit.
Like maybe we can move this part up a little instead of flushing it up. No, it's supposed to be flush there.
No, we can adjust this one a little bit.
So again, folks, ingenuity. It's gonna
Still touches the damn tire.
it's not gonna get you as far as you think. Maybe if we lift this aspect of it up as well, move that to the middle.
I don't know if I can lift this one up.
No, because it has to. Yeah. Now you're gonna have to bend it to get it in. That's a bummer, dude.
Yeah, it's not touching.
That's
better.
Better.
That's better. But look at this.
Yeah.
Look at the back of this.
I know. Dude, it's
Awful.
It's
That's bad. They're like this.
Looks like a World War II helmet, dude.
So you're bouncing around, hitting the tire.
Well, I'd definitely bring some tools just in case during your test ride, and then then you'll have a use for the basket.
We'll see how bad the gas is. I can't imagine that it's good.
Yeah. Hopefully it is.
How hard these things would be to get out? They put it in there so tight.
Do you think it's the same grease and the same issue that was happening with the handlebar area?
They're using power tools to tighten these bolts before they go to save time.
Okay.
But they don't give us power tools.
You want some help? Are you sure I can? All right, you got it. Because again, a lot of this bike seems like it's a two-person job. You can't get it done with one.
It only takes one person.
Like you can get it done, but like again, it's gonna be.
Clearly wouldn't be ideal. Awful. It's not. None of this is like good build quality.
Just in terms of the bolts, or in terms of
they
the.
made me pay extra for this.
In terms of the bolts, or in terms of the accessories, or in terms of both.
The bolts. I mean, they're in there tight. Like I said, that's not an issue, but the fact that I had to pay extra and it doesn't even like fit properly.
Yeah.
I don't even think I can get this on. It doesn't even come close to fitting.
So that won't even.
It doesn't even come close. It's not even.
Just to confirm this, can you lift
And
this
again,
up
I
for a
paid
second?
extra for this.
Why isn't this lining up? This is starting to turn into a frustrating experience.
Well, let me take this side out. Maybe I can twist it.
Why do you have to twist it? Why doesn't it just come and fit the way it's supposed to?
So this is what we're gonna do.
That's
Power tools to the rescue again.
all right. So we're warping this thing as best we can. This has stepped out of the realm of ingenuity and stepped into the realm of assembly. Okay, so is this the
Sit straight. Get it started how bad that is.
Oh, crap.
I don't know if I can bend it. Nope. That's awful.
Mate, I don't know what's going on with these accessories, but not looking like the value you're asking us to pay. I'm very curious to see, because I just want, this is how it's shipped. Like, you can't even really see how, you can kind of see it, but I'm just hoping that this screen is nice and clean when you take off the plastic. So you can store the keys down. Oh, that's where the ignition is. Wait, so you have to keep your keys down there to start it? And your key stays down there? And in? Like, there's no way to take the key out? Oh, you can. And it stays powered up. Okay.
I don't think so.
So you need to leave the key in underneath?
How do you turn this thing on? Oh, power.
It's a nice screen. Wow, that is a very nice screen. Is the time accurate? The time is off by, about 13 minutes. That's still great.
How do I adjust this thing?
Do you touch? I think it's press, right? In the touchscreen? No? Does it link up to your phone or something? I can't tell if it's responding to your hand or not.
I can't tell either. It looks like it is if I cover it. Oh, because it looks like a button. It's a proximity sensor. So when it gets dark, it dims it and turns on your headlight.
Okay, cool.
But I don't have a headlight, so.
So we'll assemble that another time. Where would the headlight go? Just like up front here or something?
I have no idea. I don't see a spot where it could go.
Maybe up front, like right here or something. This part we're all pretty familiar with. Right, so this is a fully assembled, fully inflated mate bike. It looks so close to the tire, man. That's kind of crazy. That is like really close. What is
Yeah, that's great.
this? That's my finger. Just for perspective, and it gets tighter over here. This is my pinky finger. Like that's a little too close. So first impression, how are you feeling the second you jumped on it? Yeah, that was a concern from the get-go. Definitely narrow. How did the shocks feel? Yeah, I was just about to ask. Like the suspension and shocks are supposed to be great.
That's soft. The whole thing is soft. That seat sucks.
Yes, that's the biggest complaint about it, the seat. So I wanted to warn you ahead of time. Like that's the single biggest complaint about it. But other than that, people can usually get padding, something else. Like you said, it's a bike seat. You can work with that. Are you still excited about the bike?
Awful. Worst thing made. Worst part of the thing. It's already loaded. I'll get soon.
How's it ride manually?
Well, that's the first mode.
No, when you were pedaling and stuff, how did it feel?
Oh, when you pedal, it just immediately kicks in. You don't even have to use the.
Wow.
This is if
Okay.
you don't want to pedal, but if you pedal, that's crazy. It kicks in right away.
It's a fun feeling, right?
You don't even have to pedal.
Yeah, dude. Electronic vehicles, man. They're the way of the
Get
future.
used to. I'm used to riding a motorcycle, so just being my brake. That's what I want to do. That kicks in.
Yeah, the torque's really good, right? That's definitely one of the biggest compliments the board gets. The torque is insane. It doesn't care who you are, it just makes you go fast. The bike, our bikes. How's the brakes on the bike?
They're a little funky.
Wow, yeah, you just pedal a little bit and it just starts going. All right, you're getting that itch. You want to take it out for a ride, huh?
So
so fast.
Yeah, dude, I was trying to tell you, the torque on it's ridiculous.
That's
And
just 2 mode.
that's just 2 out of 5. Yeah, dude, we put it, well, not yet, but when you put up into 5, apparently the torque is,
7 is high, 8, 9.
yeah,
9?
dude, 9.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna fall off the bike.
Get a helmet. Just please get a helmet. That's the only thing I'm begging of you. And anybody watching, get a helmet. Just wear it. Who cares how you look? You'll look really great when you crash.
My brakes.
You're not even pedaling. That's, isn't it such a great feeling?
It's cool, man.
Yeah. All right. So I'm pretty sure he likes it. Again, mate. The alloys on the mud flaps, the alloys on the basket. It's just you got to work on that for us. Other than that, the assembly is pretty fun. It's pretty easy. I definitely recommend 2 people do it. But other than that, I really like the packaging. You did have to wait a while for it to ship. It was really nice that you guys gave the extra bits and pieces. And yeah, trying to make the world a better place. We do appreciate it. E-vehicles are the future. So yeah. Hopefully you guys can keep making better versions and better versions. That's why we're doing this review, so you can see the good and the bad, and hopefully try to make the bad even better. How you feeling?
That's fun.
That's fun. Excellent, excellent. All right, you heard it here first.
I could throw that fender away, but
Yeah, I'm letting them know. Well, excellent, man.
just go. Just take it down the block. Go back around. It goes faster than the more you push it.
But you got to bring it back.
It's gone.
Bye, forever.
Boy, it's a that thing is very cool. Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, Brian was supposed to get it when we sold him the apartment.
That's so satisfying.
It's like a motorcycle.
Oh yeah,
It's just
but electric.
no noise, nothing.
Smooth. It's just smooth. Yeah, it's really smooth.
So that's the word, satisfying?
It's absolutely satisfying.
All right.